Live here in Pangasinan, Angaling. Pangasinan, Angaling means Pangasinan is the name of the province. Angaling is beautiful, it's nice, beautiful. Angaling, Galing. That's in Tagalog for very nice, beautiful, gorgeous. So, here on a Saturday, all the government offices are closed. That's why it's so nice and peaceful. I don't expect it to be crowded even on other days anyway. I'm going to take you on a tour of the Capitol building and a World War II memorial. Tell you more about that soon. Pangasinan is a province which is in, I would say, central Luzon and going towards the Ilocos Sur. It's on the coast, facing the West Philippine Sea. I just posted a video from Pangasinan, from Lingayen. That's where I am, the state capital of Pangasinan, Lingayen. And I went to the beach and I just posted a video previously of the beach. And this is a memorial to the longest serving governor here. I can see my reflection there as well. He was elected in 1971, one of the largest majorities in the history, and apparently was a good man. Born in as a son of a carpenter, hardworking scholar, went on to become a student leader, law professor, author, elected to public office first time in 1957 as a congressman, and so on and so forth. And in his memory, they have erected this monument. Pan around and show you the plaza right in front of the Capitol building. And next, as an airplane flies overhead, training aircraft, walking towards the Capitol building, the state capital of Pangasinan here in Lingayen. There's the state capital of the province of Pangasinan. It says, by the government for administration of a civil state promoting life, liberty and the pursuit of happiness. Where have I heard that before? Well, the United States. It's a mirror of what it says in the United States, promoting life, liberty and the pursuit of happiness. Isn't that what we all want? Small parking area in front of the plaza. Of course, the provincial capital is closed on a Saturday. I'm going to take you around the building and to a World War II memorial park with, I believe, some World War II era tanks and airplanes. Wow. All the secretariats, the finance department right there, and a host of other state government departments. There's an auditorium there also in the back. And walking towards the back end of the provincial capital of Pangasinan, the Capitol building. Nice weather in August, not your typical August though. It's supposed to be raining. It did rain yesterday heavily, caused a little bit of local flooding. But it is sunny and bright and quite pleasant with a nice little breeze. And this is the back side of the Capitol building. What I really like are these really nice lamps. Like, you know, a colonial era kind of lamp. Very nice, I love them. Here I am, right? Behind the Capitol building is the Veterans Memorial Park. And walking into the Veterans Memorial Park, and I come across some pretty old tanks and some pretty old aircraft. How cool is that? Second World War vintage. And that is the Memorial Park. Okay, let's explore some of these. And then you got guns of different kinds. Not familiar with these. Unfortunately, there are no signboards to say what these guns are. And I've been told they're from the Second World War. They look really mean. And look at this historical Lingayen beach. On this beach, General Lloyd Wheaton landed his troops 7th November 1899. Heard of the retreat of General Emilio Aguinaldo. I guess he was the Spanish army, and General of the Army Douglas MacArthur began his campaign on 9th of January 1945 for the liberation of Luzon from the Japanese invaders. So Luzon was occupied by the Japanese during the Second World War. Well, much of the Philippines was anyway. And this is a Veterans Memorial Park depicting or commemorating the sacrifices that was made during the Second World War. And going up to the memorial itself, there's a whole bunch of pictures and information. I'm going to check that out next. So there's a little pavilion here, open air, and well, it's got a roof on its top, and it says it talks about generally what happened during the Second World War. It includes the surrender ceremony, witness signing of the instrument of surrender by General Tomoaki Yamashita, signed by General William Steyer and Lieutenant General Jonathan Wainwright, Lieutenant General Percival, A.E. Percival, witnessed the signing. That ended the Japanese occupation of the Philippines. Okay. That happened in September 2nd, 1945, the same day Japan itself surrendered. Okay. Very historical. It's worth coming here and browsing, which is what I'm going to do off video. More information. Pangasinan is really nice. It's got a lot of history behind it. It's a Filipino guerrilla waving an American flag while standing in the surf. That was the day of the liberation, spirit of 1945. And just behind the memorial is Lingayen Beach, where I posted a sunset video from just before this video. Despite the success of landing, the US troops suffered heavy losses on their convoys because of kamikaze attacks from the Japanese. From 4th to 12th of January 1945. 24 ships were sunk, 67 damaged by the kamikaze planes. Anyway, a piece of history that hopefully will never repeat again. Hopefully. A little bit more about the Filipino guerrilla waving the American flag. He was spotted by one of the observation planes flying a flag in the midst of the most concentrated pre-invasion bombardment a few minutes before H hour. And he was attempting to signal our forces that the Japanese had retreated and that we would be able to land without bombardment. This was probably one of the greatest single acts of heroism of the whole operation, says James Turnbull, all on canvas, period of 1945. Saved a countless number of lives from the bombing by waving the flag and saying the Japanese had already surrendered. There was no need to bomb anymore. General Douglas MacArthur. The man in the middle. Getting back into the plaza, and around here there's another tank, and this is in honor of those who fought to liberate our country in World War II. May the gallantry and heroism serve as an inspiration to those whose care rests the welfare of our beloved country. Unveiled on January 9th, 2008, by the former President of the Republic, Fidel Ramos. The general area behind and out there in the distance is the sea. think it would have been really nice if we had some description of these equipment that we are seeing here. All I know is that it's a tank, and that's it. Anyone here who knows about tanks, please put that in the comment section below. Historical tanks of the World War II era. I'd be happy to know. And another one of these tanks with the gun turret turned sideways. We'll walk back towards the Capitol building, give you a few more details of that before I close this video. And a little bit of the details of the Capitol building itself. Built 1918, American architect Ralph Harrington Doane, Pangasinan provincial capital. Example of the American colonial period. Constructed from 1917 to December 1918. Sustained heavy damage during the Pacific War, 1941 to 1945. Rebuilt in 1949. So there you go. That's where I'm at now. And I'll close the video here. Thanks for joining me on this little trip around Pangasinan, state capital of Lingayen. And hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, walking around this area from the capital onwards to the Veterans Memorial Park. Stay safe wherever you are. Be grateful to all the people in the past who have defended this great nation of the Philippines and all around the world. Veterans, wherever you are, I salute you. Take care of yourselves. Have a nice day or evening wherever you are. Ciao for now.